Hi, I'm Danny here in Bedford, Indiana. How y'all doing out there? I started growing my own tobacco for about 6 months now, and I very done very well. I started with seeds. I got on eBay. I think I got like 50,000 seeds for $2 or $3, and done some others, and got about 25 to 30 different grades of tobacco seeds. Started them out just in at the local Buffalo Wings boxes. And started putting moisture to them. Put a regular light on them. I'll show you the light here. This is what I started with. You can use this right here. If I can get this to switch. Okay, it won't. Okay, I'll just show it to you real quick. Take a regular old lamp like this, the 100-watt bulb. It will work very fine. Then when you get from that, about in a third month, it'll get a little bigger. Here is the almost full mature plant that I've been working on so hard. You get a look at those. Very nice. Them are Havanas plants. Worked very hard, and you can see. I'll show you what type of cup I used to get them up to that size of what they are now. They do need to be transplanted later. First, I started out with your typical standard cup you get at your local dollar store, Dollar Tree. Simple cup, a little bit bigger than a coffee cup. Standard 12 to 16 ounce cup. 12, I mean. And then you can move up to your 16 to 21 ounce. And I started using these right here. They work very well. They're a little bigger than the ones I just showed you. And that's a bigger look at the tobacco plants. I got a little burn mark there on those. But look at the white of the leaf on those. There's going to be some very successful tobacco plants. And you do need to get you some of them shish kebab sticks. Helps you keep the stem going straight and keep it more sturdy, and get you little twist ties from pipe cleaners. You can get them at your local Walmart store or fabric store, unless you got a Joann's in your town. I started out, this is a big massive box I got at the local furniture store, and I just cut a hole right here for my thing. But up here I used a piece of PVC pipe and a heat lamp I got at the local Lowe's. One of them I already had, but the bulb was very inexpensive. I went and got the bulb at the local Dollar Tree. This is a 75-watt bulb. Not pretty bright. I think that may be the 150 watt. But I got the other big one in here, which I'll show you that real quick. Oh, and while I'm talking about this tobacco thing, if you're a snuffer, like to sniff tobacco, good kinds, you gotta try this right here. This is some really, really good stuff. I mean, it's really good. And I got this for as cheap as that right there. $1.99. But you're gonna pay a hell lot more for that than I did. Then there's this one here. I had to pay a lot more for this. This is the blueberry snuff. Let's see how well you can focus. This is some really good stuff. I got this from a guy in Germany on Facebook, and I had to contact him. I had to actually purchase through eBay, but it's really good stuff. It smells just like blueberries. It's a real moist snuff for the beginner, which I like it anyway. Because I bought this other snuff and I did not like the flavor of it. Let me find it here. No, it's in my pocket. It's a more of a British snuff. For all you British out there. It has some really good stuff. Don't get me wrong, it has a great flavor, regular tobacco, but I was looking more for a coffee blend. Smell greatest coffee. I mean, it's really good. It is really dry, but if you watch some of my YouTube reviews, and I put on there for my advice on how to, if you get fine snuff and it goes to the back of your throat, nobody likes that. It'll turn anyone against snuff 100%. What you want to do is get you a water pillow and a some kind of container. You can do Ziploc, anything like that. Any kind of plastic container, tub with a good seal on it that contains moisture. And what you want to do, get your water pillow, pour all your snuff in there. Dump it all in there. Just dump it all in there in your tub. And you can be able to successfully get moisture into your product without it going to the back of your throat. Trust me, it works. What you do want to do is, if you want to change the flavor, go to your local Walmart and go down to your aisle where they got all the syrups and everything like that, and ask them for I think it's pretty much called flavoring or extracts. And if you go to Bloomington, in Bloomington, Indiana, you can get, there's a store called Sierra Mart, and they have everything you could possibly think of, any kind of flavoring you could possibly want, or your local Walmart. If not, go online. You can get coffee flavoring, you can get cotton candy flavoring, anything you want. These big tobacco companies are paying us to, or they're paying out big money to build commercials to be able to sell their product just because of what they taste like. I'm a do-it-yourselfer, and I suggest anything you can do yourself, you can save a load of money. Just like the snuff deal. Good way to get good tobacco, get your nicotine, and also save money. I started growing my own tobacco on account of that reason. I started rolling my own tobacco on account of that reason. And also the biggest, most important thing, when you're smoking store-bought cigarettes in big tobacco companies, how do you know what you are really smoking? You don't. I found out from alleaftobacco.com and their amazing business. You can get any type of tobacco, non-chemicals. Chemicals are bad. Why do we want to breathe in more chemicals? Like living in New York. I live in the country. I've never been to New York, but I do know I went to the middle of Indiana and to Indianapolis, and I could barely breathe. That is a lot of chemicals, and I can understand why half the people up there has got to be on crack cocaine or meth just to be able to handle the chemicals that they're breathing, because that's all they're used to. If that don't give you cancer, I don't know what will. Tobacco is your least to worry of getting cancer. Trust me. This is crazy. But anyway, I'll get back to the point. I'll go show you the other tobacco plants. And let you get a general idea on what I done. These are my tobacco plants. These are the late bloomers that I just recently started. They are pretty good. Don't get me wrong. They're not all Havana. I had to separate them because I don't want to crossbred. But this was just a test. I was playing around. Actually, you can see this box. We went from Marco's Pizza to Casey's Pizza gas station. Then I took a couple plastic things over here where the kids got for Christmas. See-through plastic. Done it real good. Use this old tip I got from Lowe's. You see that? And anyway, get right to the point. Here's the other tobacco plants. I mean, they're really doing very well. This one there is not doing too well. I have to get rid of him. But as you see that brown leaf stick right there, that's one of my tobacco leaf stems I got from wholeleaftobacco.com. They'll work with you. They're very cool. And, you know, look at the size of the leaf. Here's a great example of how big a leaf up close and personal that these suckers get. These Havanas. And I'll do some other videos on Virginia Gold, Burley, and everything else. I mean, it's great. Growing your own tobacco is a way to save money. That's what it's all about. So anytime you can save money, by all means, do it. Even start smoking pipe. It's ridiculous for us to pay outrageous taxes for tobacco just to get what we want. Grow your own, people. It is snowing out here, outside my little town here, which local people in Bedford will already know this. It's snowing everywhere. Who gives a shit, right? But take a look. That's quite a bit of snow, but I'm sure it's not as bad as it could be. Look at there. That's how many inches we got. So, yeah.